to the A final, and the latter two go into the B final. And we're starting off with Sweden, Denmark, Norway, Poland, and Finland. And we see that the start is underway. Sweden in lane 1, the furthest away. And Finland closest to us in lane 5. Denmark lane 2, Norway lane 3, and Poland lane 4.
Driv på den blå. Noen av de blå.
Jeg rører ingen blå.
De der går til meg. Den master.
Da lærer vi. And in the 2,000 meters yesterday, we had Poland, lane 4, coming into the bronze position. Doing well also in the sprint. Poland being pushed hard by Sweden and Finland. So moving on to the A final is Sweden, Poland, and Finland. Finland sharing further advanced. It's great. Finland coming fourth in the B final yesterday. It is Jals, now A final time in the sprints. Denmark and Norway moving on to the B final in this first heat. And for those that want the action up close and personal, you can go to YouTube, search up the Norwegian Rowing Federation, and there are live stream from the races. And if you're already one of those that are in YouTube right now, watching on your phone, iPad, the car, you can see that the boats are lining up at 1,500 meters. Getting ready for Heat 2 of the women's junior single scull. We have yesterday's winner, Latvia, lane 1. We have Estonia, Norway, coming up in lane 3, Germany, lane 4, and yesterday's silver medalist in lane 5. So number 1 and 2 from yesterday on its way, and it's Latvia taking their lead early on. getting herself into the A final. Evija Freiman. And Lithuania currently in second place by a meter, with Estonia currently third. And Germany getting into that fourth position, with Norway a little bit behind right now. Ylva Espelin Dahl, representing the Norwegian crew, got 8th yesterday. Also rowing against Estonia in that B final next to her in lane number 2. So it's all about Latvia, and then very close in this heat, with Lithuania currently having a short lead on Germany, and then currently Estonia 4th, coming into the last strokes. So in Heat 2, joining the A final, it is Latvia. Lithuania. Right behind, we have Germany, Estonia, and Norway, heading into the B final at 10 o'clock. And we're only a few moments away from the start in the junior men's single. 10 boats lining up for the start. 5 boats in the heat number 1. Norway lane 1, Latvia lane 2, Estonia lane 3, Poland lane 4, and Finland lane 5. Norway rowing with Benjamin Haughagen. And here they go. Top 3 medals are relegated to the next heat from yesterday. So Latvia being the top performer, coming fourth in yesterday's A final. Latvia rowing lane 2 seems to be having a great start and leading the field by half a boat length ahead of Norway, who has had a very good start. Also along with Finland out in lane 5. Yeah, Poland in lane 4 doing well. So very close race in this first heat in the men's single with Latvia, Norway and Poland currently having the first 3 spots, being challenged by Estonia in the middle. Beautiful rowing. And it is Latvia being challenged right now by Norway and by Estonia. But it is those 3 boats heading into the A final. Latvia, Norway, Estonia. And then we're going to get back to the times. And speaking of times, going to move in quickly with the women's time. Starting with Heat 1, it was Poland 202, Finland 204, Sweden 204.4, Norway 2.08, and Denmark 2.089. That was the first heat. Slightly faster in the second heat. Lithuania 158.8, Latvia 159.9, Germany 201, Estonia 204, and Norway 210. So those are the times for the women's, and we'll come back with the times for the boys.
Av alle den blå, så henter vi lyd. Og inngang nummer 9 er musikken til utdannet. Og vi vil få på den. Så det var plutselig
Men det var bytte mellom telefon og Mac.
Det var det?
Så det var det byttet som ble rundt her.
Ja, men man kan se på videoen i Norge. Det er jo fint.
Få sende videoen til de andre landene. Laste den opp og sende.
Ja, jeg kan sikkert gjøre det, egentlig. Det er faktisk ikke noen greier.
Getting ready for heat number 2, men's junior single scull. Yesterday's top 3 podium meeting each other once again. Lithuania, Germany, and Denmark. Lithuania lane 1. We have Sweden lane 2, Germany lane 3, Denmark lane 4, and Ukraine lane 5. And we see the boats are lined up, ready to go. Starter doing the roll call. And boats are off. And not surprisingly, we have Lithuania doing a one boat length lead. Yesterday's winner in lane 1, the furthest away from the stands. And in the middle, Germany, yesterday's silver medal. In lane 3, currently in second place. Rowing in the middle, Germany. And then there is it Ukraine, lane 5, that is now currently having that third position. It's very close between Ukraine and Sweden, and also Denmark. So that's going to come down to the last strokes for the last qualifying position. It is Lithuania and Germany in the lead. And Ukraine has a slight bow ball to get into the final. Lithuania, Germany, Ukraine, with Denmark and Sweden heading into the B final in that second heat, men's junior single.
Du ser jo nesten ikke på sidekamera. Ser du jo nesten ikke båt lengst borte. Det var helt hvitt. Ja. Men gutta kan bli enda flinkere til å komme 90 grader, altså. Ja, det er litt uerfaren sjåfør i dag. Ikke en ny sjåfør i dag. Enda en ny sjåfør, ja. Enda en ny sjåfør. Ja, må han andre på camping, eller? Ja, godt spørsmål. Han var sjuk i dag. Ja. Kanskje han er inne hos onkel, han sitter der, kommer ikke ut, må ha frokost først. Ja, det bør ta opp så her. Jeg kan ligge ned. Ja, altså så nå, de må jo tutle lenger ned. Ja, det der var litt spesielt. Ja.
Neste løp har vi jentefirer. Dette er da kun et løp for å fordele baner i finalen. 4 båter som alle kommer til å ro i A-finalen nå om 2 timer. Danmark, Polen, Norge, Tyskland i henholdsvis bane 1 til 4, 1 lengst bort. Så Danmark ror i hvitt. Polen og Norge rødt, og Tyskland nærmest måltårn ror også i hvitt i disse jente-junior-firer. Ser at båtene er klare. Så kan vi ta litt tider fra singelsculler. I det starten har gått i junior 4. Ser at det er litt styring på Polen, som også har den raskeste starten i 4-løpet. We just had the start of the women's junior 4. This is a race for lanes with all boats moving through to the final. And it is Poland that had the early lead along with Germany. And we see all boats out steering after the start. Adjustments from either the stroke woman or the rower in bow, often having their feet tied to a rudder, adjusting where to go. And it is Germany, half a length on Poland. Then Norway, currently third with Denmark lane 1 in fourth. These crews rowing at very high rates, supposed to what they're used to in a 2,000 meter. So this is all sprint this morning. So Germany, Poland, Norway, Denmark in this race for lanes. And we have the times for the boys 500 meter heats, 2 heats. Heat 1, won by Latvia, 146.3. Norway, 146.6. Poland, 147.1. Estonia, 149.2. And Finland, 150.5. So close racing. Lithuania, with the winner of Heat 2 with a 2-second faster time, 144. Germany, 144.4. Ukraine, 145.5. Denmark, 146.2. And 148.3 in Sweden. So slightly faster times in the second heat, with only 3 moving forward to the A final, being Lithuania, Germany, Ukraine. So A final is Denmark, rowing in the B final together with Sweden, Estonia, and Finland in the junior men's single. And we have the times for the women's junior 4 following the same order as yesterday, also in the heats today. So Germany won 142.5, Poland 144.9, Norway 147.1, and Denmark 150.7. So that was the race for lanes as we're getting ready for the boys. We have the 4 with Germany and Norway, Poland coming out as the top 3 yesterday. And this is the same here. We are racing for lanes with 5 boats for the final coming in a few hours. With Latvia lane 1, Poland lane 2, Norway in the middle of the field. Boat from NSR lane 3. We have the Germans lane 4 in the white rowing suits, and then we have Denmark in lane 5 closest to us. And the boats are getting ready. We see they're lining up at the start. It's slightly unusual for these boats, as they're used to having someone hold their boats. But the conditions are nothing less than perfect. So it should be very little problem to line up straight, get a line, and have the referee send them down the sprint. And so far, no false starts. No one trying to get that extra meter or 3 jumping the start. We'll see when it gets down to the medals and the finals. People getting a bit more. The boats are still lining up. There are not a line so far. Let's see if the referees manage to get them on a straight line. Latvia, Poland, Norway, Germany, and Denmark. Denmark and Germany the closest to the stands. Okay, now we see the 4s are actually going away from the line. They're no longer straight. Ser at båtene sliter med å legge seg rett. Når de er nesten rett, så er det en båt som tar og går ut av linjen for å legge seg lenger opp i banen, så det tyder på at det er et lite driv. Noe som kan bli utfordrende i de neste timene, men så langt burde det være mulig å håndtere. Har da Norge midt i feltet i røde drakter. Så akkurat nå er det tyskerne som sliter med å finne retningen. Og der går starten. Dommerne sender det av gårde. We just had the start of the junior men's. Boats were not necessarily aligned, but the referee decided to send them away. And it is Denmark to seemingly have the fastest start, along with Germany and Norway. Poland in 4th in the early few strokes of this sprint. Latvia doing well in lane 1. Same with Poland, same with Norway. And Germany is finding their speed, moving through the field. Germany in the white suits. Lane 4. And with Denmark closest to us. Great racing here from these junior boys. And it's pretty much a straight line across with the last 15 strokes in the sprint. So this is going to come down to the composure. Denmark a little bit off. And now it's Poland having a slight lead. But this is going to be a photo finish between 4 boats. It's only a race for lanes. But it's close as never, but it is Poland and maybe Norway. The closest race of the day, but Poland was the winner, and behind that, it's difficult to say. We'll have the jury come back with official times for the junior men's and racing for lanes. But what a race, and what pictures we get out of Sarpsborg this morning. So get out your camera This is one for the books. And we're off with the junior women's double. 2 heats. The first 3 in the first heat is going to move on to the final. We have Norway lane 1, Denmark lane 2, Germany lane 3, and Poland lane 4. And it's very much about Germany. In the first heat, Germany the winner from yesterday. Also along with Poland getting the bronze yesterday, doing well. And Norway currently having that last spot for the final. Yep. Germany, Norway, Poland moving through, with Denmark going to the B final in the women's double sculls in this first heat. Germany, Norway, Poland. Well done, and well done, Denmark. And we have times from the men's heat, closest race of the day so far. It was Poland, 133.8 winner. Germany second, 134 flat. Norway third, 134.6. Latvia 135.1. And Denmark 142. So about 1.3 seconds separating the 4 first boats. It's going to be a close one for the final. 3 boats in heat 2 for the junior women's double scull lining up. This is a new boat from Norway, Hanna Osenkamp and Sarah Harris, lining up in lane 1. Lithuania lane 2 in the middle, and Latvia lane 3. And Lithuania being the winner from yesterday, it's the odds favorite to take this one home. Norway getting 4th in the heat, with Latvia behind yesterday. So 3 boats, 2 first boats moving through to the final. The start is off for the women's junior double. Heat number 2. It is Lithuania. It's gotten an early lead ahead of Norway. And Latvia third. Not much separating the boats in the halfway mark in this 500-meter sprint. See, the girls are rating very high. 42 in the Lithuanian boat. Norway at pretty much the same rate, 40, 41. See, Latvia is really pushing to get the final spot, getting ahead of Norway today. So it is Lithuania having about the length lead, currently ahead of Norway. And then Latvia third, and they're pushing for it. And slightly disconnected now in the Latvian boat, is it? Waiting for the line. It's going to be close. It's going to be very close between Norway and Latvia. And very close race. Lithuania ahead. And it's looking like Norway might have gotten that one bow ball needed to get into the final ahead of Latvia. Awaiting the official times on this one. Another close race in this junior women's second heat. But well done to all rowers. Latvia with Aurelia Baturina and Sabina Kasmer really going at it for the finish. Da gjør vi oss klar til junior dobbeltsculler for gutta. Norsk båt i bane 1. Henrik Høg med og Cornelius Økern fra Kristiania. Fikk jo tredjeplass i går, de norske gutta. Skal vi se hvordan de håndterer sprint. Ligger lengst bort med de røde draktene i bane 1. And we're lining up for the junior men's double sculls with Germany, Lithuania, and Norway having the first 3 spots of yesterday's race. And today we only have 1 heat, so this is a race for lanes. And all boats will move through to the final. So this is a warm-up for Norway, lane 1, Poland, lane 2, Germany, lane 3. Denmark, lane 4, Lithuania, lane 5, and Sweden with Levi Lundberg and Erik Bailey in lane 6, closest to the stands. And referees are doing roll call, and the start is off. In this sprint, this is shorter what these boys are usually doing. So this is high speed, high intensity, high rates. Getting that bow ball ahead of the international competition from across the Baltics and Scandinavia. And it's a very, very close start. See that the Germans and Denmark in the middle have gotten a bow ball lead along with Norway and what looks to be Lithuania. So Norway and Germany leading this off with Denmark currently third, or is it Lithuania now? In the green unis, closest to us. Great rowing from these junior rowers, taking their first steps into the international scene, and especially Germany now moving away, getting that half a length lead ahead of Lithuania. Norway coming a bit back in the field right now after that quick start. Denmark moving up. Denmark currently in third with just a few strokes to go, 10 strokes to go. That is about the Germans. Germany going in first, slightly ahead of Lithuania. Denmark. Sweden doing well. Great finish from Sweden. And Poland and Norway rounding off the heat with these beautiful pictures from Sarpsborg today. We also got times from the women's heats. 2 heats with Germany 148.4 ahead of Norway 150.7, Poland 152.1, and Denmark 157.4, with Germany, Norway, Poland moving through to the final. In the second heat, we had the exact same winning time for Lithuania, 148.4, Norway 151.6, and Latvia 151.9. So very close, 0.3 of a second between these two boats, with Lithuania and Norway moving on to the final, and Latvia heading against Denmark in the B final for the women's double sculls. Und jetzt haben wir Zweier ohne Steuermann mit dem Mädchen Junior. Wir haben Deutschland. Haben gestern zweite Plätze. Und Polen vorne. So we had Poland, Germany, and Lithuania winning the girls' pair yesterday, lining up 5 boats in this race for lanes. Lithuania lane 1, Denmark lane 2, Sweden lane 3, Germany lane 4, and yesterday's winner Poland closest to the stands as the girls are off. Seemed like a clean start. Beautiful pictures if you go live on YouTube with Poland and Germany ahead. So it's yesterday's gold, silver, and bronze with Lithuania out in lane 1, taking their very early leads, followed by Sweden, very close 4th, and Denmark in lane 2, half a length behind Lithuania. Some great pictures with the girls passing 250 meters in this sprint. Poland really showing off great technique with Germany behind. Poland being closest to us is the boat now in the lead, with Germany the boat next to them in white. So those 2 boats next and closest to us are the ones leading. Then we have Lithuania over in lane 1 in green, with Sweden and Denmark rounding up this field for the junior women's pair. And this is Poland teaching the rest of us how to row the pair. Got a 2-length lead in this race for lanes in junior women's pair. So Poland, Germany, and it was Lithuania, Sweden, and Denmark in a very close 3rd, 4th, and 5th finish in this heat for the women's junior pair. And we got some times for the boys double scull. It was a full heat, won by Germany, 1:36.2. Lithuania 1:36.8. Sweden 1:39.5, coming in 3rd, Sweden, with Levi and Erik. Then we have Denmark with Gustav and Frey Sørensen, 1:39.8. Poland coming in 5th, 1:40.4, and then Norway with Henrik Høeg and Cornelius Økern at 1:41.4. So close racing for the boys, 6 boys, all of them going through to the final and get their revenge and the medals coming up in 2 hours.
Senka vår egen båt. Sverige var det. Og Sverige senka Norge. Ja, det var norsk båt som flagga? Ja, norsk båt som flagga. Og de hadde vært noe kollidert tidligere? Nei, de tok Tyskland
De lå mye lenger foran.
Ja.
Og så lå de lå 4-5 lengder foran.
Ja.
Og så var de i ferd med å nærme hverandre, og da gikk dommerbåten inn mellom 4. og 5. plass.
Ja, jeg så det.
Ja. Men det er sånn som du må gjøre, for du må prioritere de beste båtene i sånne situasjoner.
Her ser det jo veldig lett ut som ikke er på linje.
We are getting ready for the men's. The boys pair. The boys are also having just one heat, so again, a race for lanes. There are no relegation into the B and A finals, so 6 boats for the boys. We have Germany in lane 1, Poland, lane 2, Norway, lane 3, with Oskar Myran and Luca Trentani, both rowing for the Fana Rowing Club. Then we have Denmark, lane 4, Estonia, lane 5, and again, Norway. Second boat, also from Bergen, Håkon Gjelde and Bastian Halvorsen Borge. And the start is off. Yesterday, we had Germany winning gold, Denmark silver, and Estonia taking bronze. And it's Norway, the first boat with Oskar and Luca taking the early lead in this heat, with Germany and Estonia, medal winners from yesterday, going very close, but it's a very, very fast start from the Norwegian boat. So it is Germany currently second space, and looks like the Danes are having a really good race, even going for the win here, Denmark, in this heat. So Denmark taking the first place, followed by Germany, followed by Poland and Estonia. And we have the 2 Norwegian crews taking it a bit more easy towards the finish. Perhaps they're being tactical, who knows. Good race, 6 boats across.
Sånn til en annen gang. Dere burde jo snu klokka igjen da, på utgangen der. Se de pusser den hele veien. Så man dro mot klokka i fremtiden. Nei, men det er for at ja, var det ikke den som står på ja, den er riktig, den som står der. Samme vei, ja. Det står der også. Men det er jo bare at de går. For i utgangspunktet skal den ro vekk fra måltårnet og mot oss langs land. Ja, det er riktig. Og så kommer innerst langs land. Du ser når vi er ferdig med løpet, så sier vi ligger jo inne i siden her, og da er det naturlig å ro langs land stigen der. Det er det, men vi vil ikke at du skal ro inn i måltårnet. Ingen ro inn i måltårnet. Da klarer vi ikke det. Ja, nå har vi jo folk med oppe som skriker dem. Ja, det er kanskje det går for.
And before we get going with the quads, we got some times for the junior women's pair. Poland 152.9 ahead of Germany 158.9. So very solid margin, and perhaps even the biggest margin of the day so far. Lithuania third 203.1, Sweden 203.9, and Denmark 205.1. As we have the quads on their way down the field. Junior women's quads, 4 boats, race for lanes. For the final, we have Norway lane 1, Germany lane 2, Sweden lane 3, and Poland lane 4. And as far as I can see, we're having the same field as yesterday. Yeah. Apologies, we have 2 heats on this one. So we have first 4 boats here, first 3 moving through. So it is more important to who goes first. And it is Germany in current secondly, with Poland showing how to row the quad. Norway third, and with Sweden with Moa Berglund, Moa Karlsson, Tindra Strand och Ida Klintfors. So it is Poland coming through first, advancing to the A final, along with Germany and with Norway. And Sweden coming in 4th in this heat. It was a boat class that had probably the most drama. Yesterday we had Poland and Germany rowing into each other during the final, being very, very close with the oars. And also Norway coming in with a protest in this boat class yesterday. But all friends, all settled. But good racing here for these girls, with Poland, yesterday's winner, also proving to be the fastest in this heat ahead of yesterday's silver medalist, Germany. 3 boats in heat number 2, 2 moving through for the women's. We have Lithuania lane 1, Estonia lane 2, and Denmark lane 3. With Lithuania in the B final yesterday, Estonia having bronze, and Denmark coming in 4th. So Denmark looking for the revenge, moving into the podium. Denmark rowing with Sigrid Lindqvist, Amalie Tal Drexel, Marie Louise Avensø, and Maria Jørgensen, all from the rowing club of Baksværd. So those of watching the live stream, seeing the close pictures of Denmark getting ready. Beautiful pictures from the Salzburg Tuneman Lake this morning. Denmark in lane 3, Estonia in the middle, and Lithuania the furthest away from the stands. Waiting for the start. And as the girls get away, clean start, we have the times from the junior boys heat in the pair. Won by Denmark, 140. Germany second, 141.4. Poland third, 143.4. 143.6 for Estonia. And the 2 Norwegian boats, 151.5 and 157.2. For Norway, 1 and 2. So, looking on to the course, we have 3 boats coming across. The 2 boats are moving on to the A final. And it's Estonia in the middle, having that early lead, and then very close between Lithuania and Denmark for the last A final spot. Very close to call, but it seems to be Denmark that has that one bow ball needed to move into the A final if they can get their sprint and take the rate up in the last couple of strokes. See Denmark pressing up. Estonia, 1 length ahead. And it is going to be Estonia taking first, Denmark going in for second with just the smallest of margins to Lithuania. So A final, Denmark, moving up from yesterday's B final. Well done. Denmark, of course, getting fourth yesterday. Sweden being in the B final. Correcting ourselves here. Then we're into the last two races of this morning. We're into the boys quadruple sculls, 2 heats, 4 boats each heat, 3 boats moving through. And in the picture, for those of you watching this live, it's Germany, yesterday's winner. With Poland coming in second yesterday, Denmark third. And out of the top 3 from yesterday, we have Germany, Poland heading up against each other in the first heat, along with Lithuania, 5th place finisher yesterday, and Norway, winner of the B final in that lane number 4. So we see the boys are ready in heat 1, 4 boats, 3 moving through. Lithuania lane 1, Germany lane 2, Poland lane 3, and Norway lane 4. Beautiful shots here from the Tuneman Lake. The boats are ready. The rowers are ready. They're all aligned. And massive kudos to the producers giving out these pictures this morning. So we're waiting for the start, and they're away. Lithuania, lane 1, Germany, lane 2, Poland, lane 3, and Norway, lane 4. And we're certainly going to watch out for yesterday's winner, Germany. Die Mannschaft aus Deutschland. Die 4 rudern sehr schnell hier. 42. And this is sehr gut. And it's Germany, not quite unexpectedly taking the short lead, but Poland is only a meter behind. And then we have lane number 1, Lithuania following up, and then Norway, close racing, high rates from these young internationals, with Poland really pushing Germany with the 200 meters down, and also see Norway hanging on. But will there be enough to get to that A final? Need to beat Lithuania, Norway. Norwegian boys taking the rate up for the last 10 strokes. Will they make it? It looks like they have the bow ball in their advantage. And it is Poland taking that 1 inch ahead of Germany. And was it Lithuania or was it Norway? We'll have to see. Waiting for the official times to who moves on to the final. And we have a bit of times for the women's junior quad. 2 heats. Poland coming in first. 135.9 ahead of Germany, 139.0. Norway third, 145.6 ahead of Sweden, 150.4. With Poland, Germany, Norway moving through to the A final. Then we have the second heat, won by Estonia, 139.2. Denmark 141.4 ahead of Lithuania 142.0, with Estonia and Denmark moving through to the A final. So well done. And then is the last heat of this morning. We have Latvia lane 1, Estonia lane 2, Sweden lane 3, and Denmark lane 4. Denmark, the bronze medalist from yesterday in this event. Latvia coming in 6th, Estonia 4th. And it's very close so far. Estonia coming up in an early lead along with Latvia. And then we have Sweden currently 4th, just half a length down on Denmark. Moving up through the field, Denmark. Denmark closest to the stands.
Og 3-2-1-4.
Yeah. And it is Estonia having the lead ahead of Latvia, then Denmark in a very close second heat. Moving on to the final with Sweden heading up against Norway in that B final in a couple of hours in the men's quad. So that concludes this morning's racing. Thank you to those of you that have took that early morning coffee and came down to the shore to have a show in these beautiful conditions. Next heats and finals will start at 10, so we're about 50 minutes away from the first sprint finals here at Tunevannet. Go get yourself a Norwegian waffle, put some goat cheese on it, and enjoy the Sunday morning here, and we'll see you guys quite soon.
Ja. Har ikke du motorsag hjemme? Du kunne ta den der løve... Den der tre der.
Normalt så blåser det den,
Ja. Dere bruker det huset her til vanlig? Hvordan?